grand occasion, preceded as it was by almost reverential silence. Silence which has descended on the stands in... Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players...
Well, this is it.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
It's Ruiz. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Vitinha. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Saliba gets it away. Fabian Ruiz thinks about the shot. Vitinha. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Barcola proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Dembele. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hakimi. Lovely, now then. Great chance! Clearly not happy with that. Martinelli. Kvaratskhelia. It's Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia! And that has been clubbed away. And the keeper has it. Saka. Eze. And here's Jesus. Hakimi, Kvaratskhelia, and here's Dembele. Dembele laid out to the left flank, showing good feet. Barcola. Oh, it's come loose. It's anyone's ball now. Saliba, Calafiori, moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Barcola, lobbed in behind. Not too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Jesus, it's Gabriel Jesus! An early chance there, first of the game. Zabalny. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Toure. Here's Kvaratskhelia, and it's Mendes. Here's Barcola. Could move up a gear here. Great ball if he can get there. Zabani cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani gently done. Rice. Nicely intercepted. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Calafiori gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Hakimi. Doué. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Doué really needed to concentrate.
He's having a shot! Mikel Merino is there and he can get that clear. White. Lofted upfield. Zabani makes the interception. Barcola goes on a charge down the left. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Cross goes in there. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Gabriel. Merino. Saka. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Zabani does really well to win the ball there. Ooh, delicate chip through. Well, that's well seen too. Saliba. Gabriel shifted upfield. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. And it's Mendes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Now it's Barcola. And that's a throw. And here's Barcola. Saka. Do have a chance to counter here. Looking here to chip it through.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Calmly anticipates. Nice and simple for the keeper. Eze.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Eze. Out towards the flank. Here's Saka. Merino. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia tries to thread one through. Mikel Merino forwards and with intent. Zabani. It's Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Chip?
Well, neither side has reached.
Takes a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
They've got a throw. Played into the middle. Martinelli wins the duel this time. Rice looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Jesus. He's through here. He's had a shot! Mendes gets it clear. Gabriel. Saka. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Tries across, overhits and out of play. Oh, this looks sharp. Doué is onto it in a flash. Great defending, strong and determined. Keeper's got good distance on that. Zabani gets across to intercept that. Doué. Spread out to the left. Picks one through. Saliba attempts a clearance. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Saka! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's Dembele. Over to the left. Now the breakaway. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That's a clever-looking ball. Cleared away. Vitinha. Eze. Martinelli. And here's the chance to counter. Played right into his path. Ah, such a clever touch. Dembele.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Dembele clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
cuts it out. Eze. Martinelli. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Martinelli! Vitinha gets good distance on it. And it's White. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Martinelli wins the duel this time. Rice. Saka, oh, good spread. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Marquinhos with the clearance. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Calafiori. He is through here. Deep cross. They get a throw in. Eze's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Jesus. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Eze. And it's White. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
White, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Eze. Endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. They've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Gabriel Jesus. Saka. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Hakimi. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. Mendes picks it up out wide.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zone or man-to-man move.
Gabriel aim forwards. Out to the right. Saka. Kvaratskhelia. Out to the left it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gabriel. Saliba. Merino. Saka. Gabriel, gently done. Mendes. Forwards with intent. Moved on forwards. Barcola. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! It's got a rattled.
Kvaratskhelia, well, he went with real power there when something dainty and subtle was called for.
And it's Hakimi. Doué. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Doué actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gabriel, and it's played forward. Played out to the right. Merino. Martinelli. Allowing Martinelli, he's got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's gone direct. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, good ball. Martinelli.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli.
Hakimi, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba. Rice, spread out to the left. Calafiori, and that's aimed into the middle. And they can counter here. Next Dembele. Hakimi. Lovely feet. Caresses it through. The ball is out of play. Pass is intercepted. And Saka is lofted through here. Really well manoeuvred. Jose. And it's been played through. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! This could be big. This could be massive. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it rather than even thinking about losing it.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Doué played out towards the right wing. Now it's Kvaratskhelia! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Saka. Gabriel. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Martinelli. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's nice. Can he find the finish? Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Barcola. And it's Ruiz. Oh, it's come loose. Shapes to shoot! Looking to break at pace. Martinelli. Rice. Martinelli. Played out wide. White. Puts the ball in. Hakimi clears it away. Doué shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely weighted pass. Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. What a throw in. Saka! Decent enough try.
Saka was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Gabriel. Merino. Saliba, gently done. And it's played forward. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. And here's Eze. So what can they make of this? And it's Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia tries a measured ball. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
loses short. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that has been cleared. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, oh, good spread. Martinelli. Rice. Eze. Martinelli. Doué. And it's Dembele. Moved on forwards. Dembele. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Rice. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Marquinhos playing back to the goalkeeper. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries a deft little ball. Danger averted for now. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nice ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Eze. Played out to the right. That's good play. Now it's Eze. White. Plenty waiting in the middle. Merino. Eze. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Gabriel Jesus demonstrated great strength there, but he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
And now he has two. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barcola. And it's Mendes. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
And we're on the way.
think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. He came in hard, very hard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out to the right. Calafiori. That'll be a throw. Saka. Merino. Mikel Merino. Shifted up. Eze! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Marquinhos. Zabani. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani, gently done. Eze. Always onto this. He can get that clear. Arsenal have reclaimed it. It is quite a run he's making here. Martinelli.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vitinha. Hakimi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get onto this? Martinelli. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Martinelli. Martinelli played back in. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Is there, and he can get that clear.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nuno Mendes moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Eze. Marquinhos. Zabani. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Doué. And the finish! And that was very necessary. Saka wins the duel this time. Searching passes played there. Now it's Martinelli, and he's managed to get free.
Marquinhos. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field, and it's Mendes. Saka.
Merino. Gabriel.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus.
Played out towards the right wing. White. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcola.
Fabian Ruiz.
White. Saka. Lobbed in behind. He's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Kvaratskhelia. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Zabani.
Fabian Ruiz. Merino.
Receives it in a good position here. Over to the left. Tries to get it clear. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Eze. Martinelli.
Rice. Hakimi.
He's through now, is he? Eze! And he's heaved it away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Vitinha.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Calafiori. White. Saka in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Vitinha.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Dembele.
And they win it back again. And that has been cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pinged towards the front line. That's a throw. Barcola. Hakimi. Lee Kang-in, played out to the left flank. Nuno Mendes produces a cross. Gabriel Jesus. Eze. And here's Dembele. Dembele. There's the shot!
It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Time, excellent interception. Vitinha. Mendes picks it up now. Up he goes!
Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Martinelli. Nice looking ball. Chooses to deal with it himself. And claimed it back swiftly. Fabian Ruiz. That's an imaginative pass. Saliba gets it away. Throw-in. Merino. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Saka. That has been cut short. Martinelli. Calafiori. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Time, excellent interception. Hakimi. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Barcola. Saliba attempts a clearance. And it's Ruiz. Oh, what a ball! Kvaratskhelia, can he finish? Well read, nice interception. He's in a great position. Martinelli. Can he spark a counter here? Saka. He's in a great position here. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's played. He's had a go!
Cleared without complication.
Saliba. Calafiori. Barcola. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And it's Ruiz. He has found the way through. He can get that clear. Great defending, strong and determined.
Merino.
Martinelli. That's a cute ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Kvaratskhelia. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. White. Saka. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, great! Eze! Retrieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Dembele is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Good take, and is he in? Chance! Great football, shot and save. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. And it's Mendes. Referee's given a throw. Here comes the corner. Interception, well timed. And he thumps it clear. Barcola! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Paris Saint-Germain seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Eze. Saka, who's set up one goal so far. Rice shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's really well manoeuvred. Picks it up out wide. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Real chance here. Shoots! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Here's Lee Kang-in. Oh, shooting chance! There's going to be another change here. Merino getting this one clear. Saka aim forwards. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. And it's Eze. Eze done delicately. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola chasing after it. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Skelly. That looks a cracking ball. Well, they can break here. Saban. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Marquinhos gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Martinelli, oh, good spread. Gabriel Jesus, played out to the right. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lee Kang-in, Hakimi, nice control. That's the throw. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Lee Kang-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Calmly anticipates. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Chance here to counter. Now it's Eze. Gabriel Jesus. Zabani cuts it out. It's Gabriel Jesus! To the left. He's found the way through. Barcola, real chance! Well, the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Zabani gets across to intercept that. Barcola. And here's Lee Kang-in. here. Now it's Rice. Rice, oh, good spread. Saka's delivery. And a chance! And it's Timber. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. And he's heaved it away. Scalia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lewis Skelly, Martinelli, and here's Martinelli, lobbed in behind, climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's really well manoeuvred. Eze, that's a delicate pass, and he welcomes it in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mendes, gently done. Barcola, now he's got space here. Dembele knocks it out wide. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Lee Kang in, does really well to win the ball there. Decent chance! He's got to be in, tries a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Gabriel Jesus. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. He's gone for goal! Rapidly approaching the end. Paris Saint-Germain are staring a first-round exit in the eye. Could be danger here! Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Saka. Timber. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mendes shifted upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kvaratskhelia. Out towards the flank. Cross from Hakimi. Saliba can get it clear. And here's the chance to counter. Saliba forwards and with intent. Marquinhos.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Timber. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he closed it.
Saliba wins the duel this time. here's Martinelli. This might spell danger. Saka. Merino. And here's Saka. Gabriel Jesus! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Hakimi. Ambitious ball here. Hernandez. Eze. Rice. Saliba. Martinelli. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Here's Barcola. He is just caressing the ball. Barcola's cross. Luis Skelly is there and he can get that clear. Rice spread out to the left. Gabriel Jesus looking to run onto it. That's tidy. Martinelli. And here's Eze. And here's Saka. Kvaratskhelia. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Hakimi. Eze. Timber. Martinelli. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, he's overshot the green. Savani. Fabian Ruiz. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saliba. Timber. It's an inviting looking ball that. Now that's well seen too. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lee Kang in, could try cutting inside. It's a mighty effort! It wasn't a great header in the end. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. Lee Kang-in. And it's played forward. Wakola is certainly onside here. Saliba. Lewis Skelly. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gabriel. Saliba. Vitinha! Brought out the best in the keeper. To clear it. Barcola. Fabian Ruiz. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Gabriel. Here's Ramos. Lee Kang-in. Lewis Skelly does really well to win the ball there. Looking to break at pace. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain to retain the ball, but seemingly in no rush to break forward. Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Saliba, aim forwards. And here's Ramos. The final whistle and the end. It was good while it lasted, but it all came crashing down at the last. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans and players.